It's interesting to see where it's like a man that just wanted to bridge the gap between mutants and humans ends up being the thing that hurts it.
More to the point where I'd want these movies that we're talking about filmed like more like Logan, for example.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like as good movies first, and then but they just happen to be about like a mutant or whatever. And I think like with Cyclops' thing is that I think he has the ability to gain control of his vision, but I think the reason he can't or doesn't is because he's like afraid of his. If he just happens to get too relaxed, like people could fucking die, which I totally understand. It would be interesting to see a version of Cyclops that just could control it, but I think what's cool about his character is that he can't.
I want you to watch Days of Future Past, bro, because there's some things in that movie that I think you'll really like really, really like.
Isn't that the kid from Ready Player One or whatever? That plays Scott.
Yeah, but the premise of that movie, like, so there's X-Men First Class, which is good. I actually like X-Men. You haven't seen that one either, right? X-Men First Class is good. Really solid. I love all the stuff with Magneto. They get Michael Fassbender to play Magneto. Holy shit, he kills it. The guy that plays young Professor X, what the fuck is his name? James McAvoy. And Michael Fassbender as a young Charles and a young Magneto
bounce off
Eric,
each other.
They're just as good as Ian. What is it? Ian McKellen.
Yep.
And Patrick Stewart, just as good in my opinion. Genuinely, I really believe that they're very good. But Days of Future Past is like the Spider-Man No Way Home of the X-Men, because Hugh Jackman is in that. And Patrick Stewart's in it too, and so is Ian McKellen. It's the whole premise of the movie, dude. Okay, I'll spoil a little bit, but I'm telling you, it's going to get you hella hyped. It's way in the future, and the Sentinels are taking over everything, and they're killing all of the fucking mutants, and they're literally in a last stand moment, right? And the mutants are holding them off, and it's like Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, but they use I think it's Kitty Pryde's ability to send Logan's mind back in the past in the 70s to stop Trask from starting the program that started the Sentinels.
What the fuck?
So they go back in time. Logan goes back in time in his mind to win James McAvoy's Professor X and shit. Dude, it's hella good, I'm telling you. And there's a scene in there. I'm going to stop talking because you really do need to watch it. There's a scene in it that's so strong, dude. I'm telling you, like, it's really good, bro. I think you'll like it a lot. Like, perhaps that's the next movie we should watch, genuinely, I think.
Which has me more curious, once again, to not to talk this show into the ground, but the original X-Men animated series, it makes me curious to see, because you're absolutely correct. Like, the live-action chemistry between Magneto and Professor X, I haven't seen the newer, so I can't really say for sure, but, like, dude, it fucking carries those films. Like, not that the rest of the film is bad because of it, but it's amplified that much more between the dynamic of the two of them, like, seeing, like, what once was and, like, uncovering that. It's, like, super interesting.
You know, I think what's really fascinating about X-Men, though, especially at the core of it, what it's really about, which is like the two mentalities of how humans view mutants, right? I think the way that they tackle the idea of genocide against an entire like group of people is actually incredibly profound and mature for those. Like, if you really think about what those movies are about at their heart.
In what direction do you mean by that?
By like, okay, so Charles is like, okay, the reason why humans want us gone is because they don't understand us, right? And so you understand Charles's perspective is like, we need to like make them, we need to coexist with them. But Magneto's perspective is like, I've known nothing but humanity to look at me as like dirt. His perspective of like, we need to eradicate them before they kill us kind of thing is like a heartbreaking, relatable aspect to Magneto. And I think that's what makes him such a compelling villain. But they're also two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, they want the same thing, just different means.
Right. One lost their faith in humanity. And I think the idea of like, you can equate that to anything when it comes to like culture or religion or race. You can like equate that to reality. You know what I mean? And like two people having two different mentalities about certain things. I think it's incredibly powerful, you know, like I actually do. I think that's my favorite thing about X-Men. You know, I don't think I've ever told you that.
You know, all the more crazy.
Because we've talked about X-Men plenty, but I don't think I've ever
live action
told you that.
adaptation that's actually
There we
quite
go.
good is X-Men. Like, nothing that X-Men has produced other than Wolverine has been bad. It's all been really solid, actually. I mean,
But
Last Stand was okay. Like,
right, but you know, like when you always think about it, oh, let's solve this. The more there is, the less you see. What could I be?
Darkness.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't even look at the puzzle.
No, you're right. You're right. If Eric had it his way, he wouldn't be fighting Charles. He wouldn't be fighting the X-Men. Because they both want the same thing, just different ways of achieving it. Think about it. Like, they both just want mutant kind to like prevail on and live prosperously without being judged, right? They both want the same thing. They just have two different ways of achieving it. Because so that's what makes Eric not a purely evil villain, is because he wants Charles's X-Men to live a prosperous life, you know, like he just thinks that humanity has to be gone in order to achieve it. You know what I mean? Like,
No, that's true. I was gonna say it's not. It's not. This is both wrong, and you're gonna have to give me a second to explain this. It's not that different than the relationship between, like.
is this where we're supposed to go?
What? Fucking explain this. I was gonna say Anakin and Obi-Wan, but like that doesn't necessarily make sense exactly. Not one for one, but the fact that like, you know, each one is seeing like hope in the other, but more so from like Obi-Wan's side is like, oh, you know, he's still looking for Anakin in there the same way that Professor X is looking at Magneto as like, oh, you know, there's still hope for you. You're not too far gone. Like, you can come back. But I think that's a bad comparison.
No, I think you're kind of onto something there, because you can look at it this way: is that like, okay, Anakin turned because of his mistrust of the Jedi. The Jedi failed him, right? Because of the trauma that he had suffered from watching his mother die and having the fear of that happening to Padme. You know, Obi-Wan tried to be a good master, but he also failed him because he wasn't necessarily quite like Qui-Gon, his master, to be more open-minded to perspectives of the Force, right? So, you know, like...
How'd you do it?
I think so.
No.
No. Hold on one. Shit.
Oh, it's just a little timer thing.
I can't hit anything else but the panels, I think. Fuck.
I think it's best to start
Yeah, I think you're right.
on one of these side ones.
So it's like what Anakin says in Revenge of the Sith, where he's like, Anakin, Chancellor Palpatine is evil. And he's like, well, from my point of view, the Jedi's evil. You know, like...
Yeah.
And I understand why Obi-Wan feels the way he does, but when you really think about it, you also kind of understand why Anakin feels the way he does, you know? Like...
You got this.
Which is kind of similar to Charles and... There it is.
Oh, hell yeah.
Charles and Xavier. It's like they like. It's like I think the Jedi's wrong too. Is the thing. Like me as the viewer. Like when you really think about it, I'm like, I do think the Jedi were wrong. Like Luke. That's the most interesting part of The Last Jedi for me. Remember when I told you that? Like I pointed out when we watched The Last Jedi. For as much as I talk shit about those sequels, when Rey reaches down and feels the Force, Luke is talking to her and he's like, you can feel powerful light, powerful darkness. And she's like, I do feel it. She's like, I feel life growing and decaying, like life and death, like the balance of both. And Luke says to her, he's like, to say that power belongs to the Jedi alone is vanity.
That's bars, actually.
You know what I'm saying? But that, you want to know why he says that? Is because he learned from his father that the Jedi did fail him. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Oh,
So-
dude, it's time.
it is time. But we could talk about Star Wars for fucking ever, dude. I would love
You guys
it.
want to see a Star Wars podcast?
Dude.
Why is his fucking butt cheeks metal?
But no, I think you're kind of spitting with that. I think that's what makes good, compelling villains and characters is if you understand both their perspectives, you know?
I think that's why I like Mr. Freeze so much.
Because he's not really a villain. That's
No, it's just like happenstance that he. Seriously, why? What the butt cheeks? Like the fucking.
Hey man, dude hits the gym. What are you fucking?
No, he's got the chainmail on his ass.
Oh. Do you like my glutes, Batman?
I've been doing squats, Batman. What is this suit? It reminds me of Hellboy.
He looks like Riddick. Chronicles of
Kind
Riddick.
of. He's like Chronicles of Riddick mixed with that one fish dude from Hellboy.
From Hellboy. Yeah, you're right.
This is not a time for negotiation.
I think it is. The clown has my wife.
How did he do that?
Her back to me.
Nora.
You don't want to do this, Freeze.
Oh,
I feel like I need to like reevaluate the story almost,
you will
just to see how strong it actually is or isn't.
will die.
'Cause I'm wondering, like, are we jumping through some hoops right now or not really? Do you feel like this all is like flowing? That suit transition threw me the fuck off.
Freeze is attacking.
For real. Same.
Get me the telemetry feed from his suit now.
No problem. Bruce,
I think this game's story is solid, dude. I do.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. We've been kind of talking through a lot of it, but
I feel like I need to reevaluate it almost. Once again, I'm gonna do my own like slow playthrough of Asylum in this and Night.
Oh, me too.
Because yeah, I mean, me as what I value in video games has so dramatically. Oh, hold on, he's got it. Tap in. Got a bitch.
Did that do nothing?
Wait, don't you need to go and beat the shit out of him when you do that?
No, it didn't do anything to him. Fuck. I see you, Batman.
See my nuts, ho.
Intercepted suit. Okay, hold the fuck on.
Wait, what?
You don't.
I remember doing this fight, but I don't
Me
remember.
too, but I remember you have to like bait him into traps and shit. Am I fucking crazy?
Can you just sneak beat the shit out of him?
That's a good question. Is he gonna see me down here? I don't know.
I'm willing to experiment. I'm willing to throw my life away. That is also your life. Pretty sure he like bashed his face on the ground, no? Okay, now get the fuck out of there.
No,
Wait, beat him up.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. And now he's
Now
gonna...
he's gonna reboot.
Yeah, but he's also gonna fucking pay more attention to the tunnels or whatever.
You're right.
He
froze him. We can't go in the tunnels now.
Yeah, so now,
So we need another
is there
trap to take him out.
perches up above? Is
No,
there?
they're frozen, I think. Yep.
You motherfucker.
This guy's a real fucking cocksucker, dude.
Can you just stealth hit him from around the corner of this little thing here?
Oh, he just saw me.
I can't allow Freeze to see me. He's too dangerous.
I think, like, I'm trying to remember how I did this. It's been a while since I've fucking blitzed through city.
Hold on. I got this, bro.
I believe.
Let me cook for a sec.
Now I'm just trying to remember what we were talking about before.
What?
Bro's got the noob tubes?
There it is.
Okay. Yeah, nice.
But now he's gonna freeze that, I think.
I believe so. I believe you're correct.
Check this out. Watch this. Pickety fucking bam.
Yeah, what were we talking about just before? We
were talking about the complexity between villains and their relatability, and you brought up Mr. Freeze, and then you were like, I wonder how well this story actually is.
Ooh.
Shit.
Oh, you got the fucking...
Fuck.
Oh! He's gonna see your little feetsies.
Right?
I can't allow Freeze to see me. He's too dangerous.
Can you, like, sneak up behind him? Can you do, like, a little ring around the rosy situation?
I wonder if I can fucking...
Yeah, alright, let's go. Fucking drywall, Batman.
Really?
Oh yeah, I was. This was like
There we go.
relevant
Oh, yeah.
to the topic, but I'm curious as to if in the animated series, like Charles and Magneto have that same like kind of chemistry that they do on screen, because they play it up so well in the movies. I'm just like, was it that good originally? Like, was it? I don't know. I really don't know what we're talking. My memory has been so shit. It's that fucking wacky tobacco, dude.
I feel it. I feel it.
This was one of the better boss fights, I would say.
would
What's your
agree.
favorite boss fight in the Batman games? What do you think is the strongest? Because I think this is a franchise that doesn't do boss fights amazing. They're serviceable, but
I don't know.
if you said this, I wouldn't blame you. But even then, like retroactively, this is not that strong a boss fight. Am I crazy in saying that?
No. I actually think the boss fights are a little stronger in Arkham Origins, weirdly enough.
I won't slight you for that, because I think my favorite might be Copperhead.
Yeah, the Copperhead one was the one I was thinking of. Can I just sneak up on him?
Maybe. Here we go. Give him a little kiss on the nuts. Oh. Yeah, all right.
No! No!
Oh, fucking.
Okay, that was fair. Okay, I'll give you that one.
All right, hell yeah.
Go say, Batman.
Oh, I think we were just talking about taking a slow playthrough through these games. The one I'm the most curious to replay, actually, like solo, just like really kind of lock in on, is actually this one, because I want to find out if it's like, why is it that so many people are like Arkham City's like the crown jewel of this fucking?
Okay, but I know why. I think the reason is because if think of it this way, when you go straight from Asylum to this, yeah, this is the perfect superhero game ever made. Like, take Arkham Knight out of it, right?
Sure.
Open world Batman game with a bunch of side quests and like way more villains and way more to do and more riddles. Like, yeah, it tops Asylum in every way when it comes to more, you know?
Yeah.
But Knight just perfects all those things, and I just think people forget that Knight did that because they're expecting Knight to do something crazy different that like City did from Asylum. But what ends up happening is, you know, they're like, the Batmobile, that's the new thing, that's a Knight, and then people just bitched about it.
Which I guess it was a thing that people requested in the Batmobile, but once they actually got it, they kind of shit all over it.
Fuck me. Ouch. Okay. My bad.
Interestingly,
Oh, he froze that one too. Yep.
I'm definitely curious to play Arkham Asylum again, because like that, it's just like so much of a slower game in a way. And yeah, just more grounded, and like, you know, you and I have talked endlessly about like the atmospheric change from Asylum.
But I do think it's crazy that people are like, Arkham Knight is like, meh. I'm like, what do you mean, dude? Did you play Arkham Knight? Like, if anything, I don't think you and I need to revisit this game. I think people need to revisit Arkham Knight, dude.
100%. I'm gonna have a full essay on why Arkham City sucks. I'm kidding.
Dude, I'll
what's
watch it.
Actually crazy is it's still 4 years, but like the fact that Arkham Knight came out only 4 years after this game.
Yeah, that is crazy.
2015 from 2011.
Yeah, and Arkham Knight looks way better than this game.
Yeah, visually like a stunning. Like the
Wow.
writing is just so
How
amazing.
am I supposed to fucking get this guy?
Good question.
Can I...
Can you bait him onto the floor below and then do
Oh,
like
can
a
I ledge
ledge
take down
takedown?
him? That's a good call, bruh. Good shit. I can't go up behind him, see? 'Cause he's got
You're
that thing.
gay, Batman. Well, he's no, no, get back up. He's gonna follow your trail.
I wonder if I can do it from a... Can I do a corner takedown on this guy? Wait.
Maybe. Can you? I hope so. Nope. Okay, yeah, ledge takedown it is.
Good try. Not good enough.
So yeah, just do like a big circle all the way to the ground. He's gonna follow you.
Yeah. Okay.
And then just once he gets closer to your level, just go back up.
Shit.
No, you're fine. Just let him go. Let him cook.
Accessing back computer.
Is it? Wait, what? Did you just need to be near him long enough to?
We already did that one. Got behind him. Oh.
A zipline takedown?
Disruptor.
Ledge grab.
Oh.
Did the game literally just like, hey, retard, us?
Yeah.
Go down the stairs, motherfucker. I didn't even think about the disruptor. There's a second level disruption you can get going on him. Oh my.
Go for it, Captain.
Okay, I hope we don't have to restart that. Oh,
Actually-
what a cool silhouette.
Yeah, I know.